Welcome back. This is chapter 5th, Princess September. And now I'm going to explain page number 35th to you. So here we go. But one day, when Princess September went to say good morning to her parrot, she found it lying dead at the bottom of its golden cage. But one day, when Princess September went to her parrot to say good morning to, wish it good morning and wake it up, she found her living bird was lying dead at the bottom of its golden cage. She burst into a flood of tears, and nothing that her maids of honor could say comforted her. Now, as she found the parrot lying dead, she burst into a flood of tears. That is, she started to weep. She started to cry quite terribly. And nothing could pacify her, nothing could comfort her, nothing could console her. That is, she cried so much that maids of honor, not knowing what to do, told the queen, and the queen said it was stuff and nonsense, and the child had better go to bed without any supper. Now, the maids of honor, that is her attendants, her servants, tried their best to comfort her, to pacify her, to calm her down, but nothing succeeded, nothing worked. So now, not knowing what to do, they went to the queen and informed her about the thing, about the situation there. Now, the queen said it was all stuff and nonsense, that it was rubbish, it was all rubbish, and that she had better gone to sleep without supper. That is, she could go to sleep without supper. She needed not take the food. The maids of honor wanted to go to a party, so they put Princess September to bed as quickly as they could and left her by herself. Now the attendants, the maids, had to go to some party, and they were in a hurry. So they quickly put the princess to bed to sleep, and then, leaving her all alone there, they went out to attend the party. And while she lay in her bed, crying still, even though she felt rather hungry, she saw a little bird hop into her room. Now, while she lay in her bed, she was still crying. She could not still hold her emotion. She could not control her emotions, her feelings for the bird. And so she was still crying, though she felt rather hungry. Now she was quite hungry because the food was not taken by her, so she felt quite hungry. But at that moment, she saw a little bird hop into her room. A little bird came into her room. She wiped her tears and sat up. Now, looking at the bird, she wiped her tears and sat up. Then the little bird began to sing, and he sang a beautiful song all about the lake in the king's garden and the willow tree that looked at themselves in the still water, and the goldfish that glided in and out of the branches that were reflected in it. Now, this little bird began to sing, and this bird sang all about the king's garden, that is the lake in king's garden, and the willow tree that saw itself in the still water of the lake, and through the branches the goldfish in the lake glided, moved swiftly from that is from one branch to the other branch. The goldfish was moving swiftly, gliding. That is not on the branch, but the reflection that was formed in that water. When he had finished, the princess was not crying anymore, and she quite forgot that she had had no supper. And when the bird had finished his song, the princess was so much impressed and was so influenced that she forgot all about her sorrow, her suffering, and that she was crying, and she stopped crying altogether. And not only that, she also forgot that she was hungry and she had not taken any food. That was a very nice song, she said, and she appreciated the song. So this is all for now. Thank you.